A draft on both sides here, but I think teams should be happy with where they've landed for game one.
Yeah, and I'm a big fan of the C9 composition. They have a lot of mobility. They don't necessarily have
Harassment available there. And again, Double is such a good play individually, but how's their 2v2 with Piglet and Jensen going at it, but Piglet wants in. Jensen actually taking a little too much damage.
Whoa!
Flashes in, gets the kill in their first blood.
Well, speaking of which, Piglet gets a level 3 solo kill onto Jensen. That was just a totally disrespectful move from Jensen, coming in from the flank, thinking Piglet would back away and think there was a jungler behind him. Piglet does none of that, says, dude, what are you doing? Pretty much just presses all his buttons and gets the kill. Now right over top lane.
Oh, Impact taking so much damage already. He flashes out, but that's not going to be enough. LoLLCS gets the second kill for Team Liquid. And there's the kill in bottom by Team Liquid. They complete the 3-for-3. Every lane has gotten a kill.
And this, they're going in on Piglet.
Oh, Jensen looking for another one here, but Piglet actually gets charmed. Now the rest of Cloud9 are here, trying to convert this kill. Contract with the ultimate. Rainover might be able to save him. Flash order from Contract's going to get Piglet, and now Rainover is going to get snared up, but no one wants to follow. Instead, guiding the wave towards the turret, but LoLLCS can't fight 1v2, even with his turret there. There's now Piglet's lining something up. Smoothie trying to get out.
Dive.
Realm Warp going to cut somebody off. Rainover jumps in for it. Jin ulti already started. Damage is there as the dive from Lulu is going to help out after our ultimate. Sneaky goes down as well. Team Liquid make it look very clean.
Yeah, and when C9... Exactly, and now it's a control ward question. With Ryze showing in the top lane, C9's going to feel fairly confident about this, despite how dark the map was. This is when it's dangerous.
Yeah, problems there. Contract's going to get bursted down. Rainover collects an easy one.
And that was a tough situation, because Contracts wanted to get river control and wanted to reestablish the... And it's actually very risky now for Team Liquid to force this Drake. That's what they're doing, though.
Certainly are forcing. Drake pretty low on health, but Piglet round the side looking for a flank.
Well, they're so low.
They're going to try and finish it off, but Impact already gets it. He does get the Drake, but he'll go down for his troubles. Matt now getting chased down as Impact will get snared on the front side by Double Lift, and Matt just buying time for the rest of his team. He's likely just a casualty at this point. Posing, but we'll just watch Sneaky leave the pit. And our Contract's getting jumped up by Rainover. Good flash, but the Jin ultimate could finish him off instead. Contracts is going to hug the wall.
Piglet's going over!
Well, it's going to attack Piglet once, and he will get it. Now Jensen getting chased down. Jensen forced the flash under his turret. Turret's low, but just enough to defend Jensen. As Team Liquid going to try and take it down. Should be able to get it, but Impact going to turn it around perhaps. Piglet getting low, turret falls. Impact now on the front line getting snared up. LoLLCS still trying to soak as much damage as he can. Great bowler there as Piglet's on a killing spree.
Things are starting to turn out for Team Liquid if they can get more fights like that, where C9 is willing to funnel in kind of one at a time and just get blown away.
Wave, so pressure mid's going to stop for a little while longer. Jensen caught though, that's good pressure. Does get himself out of the way. Impact going to slam Piglet into that next wall. Contracts over the top, looking to try and get an assassination. Realm Warp doesn't get him out. Good knock up there from Impact. Wild Growth not enough as there's 2 kills over to Cloud9, but it's a bit of a mess as we did actually get another. Now Sneaky stand up, should go down as well. Double Lift, such accuracy, is able to really turn the back end of the fight around. LoLLCS trying to stun somebody else up, but he's only got Impact all wave in top side. As C9 setting a trap, Piglet gets charmed. Wild Growth might be able to save him, but Jensen going to commit for everything else here. Piglet flashes out, Matt follows, but then Jensen with another kill. Now Double Lift going to get himself chased down. Force the flash under his turret, but C9 are going to try and chase down for it. Don't get him, but 2 clean ones there for Cloud9.
And that was a really good play by C9.
Back around again. Team Liquid have been up 2,000 to 3,000 gold for a lot of this game, but Cloud9 gonna pretty much even that all back up and then try and do some real damage with this buff.
Yeah, and looking at this, you know, Matt's walking through with a sweeper, doesn't...
It started in last summer.
Here comes the fight, though.
LoLLCS gonna try and jump back in. Piglet already exhausted on the side. Team Liquid might just go all the way through. LoLLCS taking so much damage as Impact. He's gonna take out Rainover on the front end. 1-for-1 so far as Jensen. He's gonna try and play clean up. There's a second though as Matt falls down. Double Lift does channel the spell shield, but has to keep kiting around. Jensen and Piglet going for battle 1v1 again, but Jensen gets himself out with an ult charge. Piglet low, Double Lift gets out with a blast cone, and C9.
Easy jump on this bottom lane inhibitor, but a teleport coming in from behind. Team Liquid going to try and make a stand.
Long range attempts here from LoLLCS, no snare there from the Gen W. Rainover looking for it as well. LoLLCS already popped the ulti, but a good kick out there from the Poppy. LoLLCS goes back in, Redemption is down, going to try and heal the rest of Cloud9, but Contract already goes down. Jensen off to the side. He's going to get the damage down as Sneaky takes out LoLLCS. Now 4v4 as C9. We're going to try and close it out. Matt just goes down in an instant as Sneaky gets the double, and Cloud9 going to leap forward. Piglet now caught out. He's going to try and fight his way up, but forced to burn the flash, and Cloud9 going to get the inhib out of the deal.
And this is kind of how Cloud9 is differentiating themselves from the rest of the LCS. Their ability to play team fights in the mid and late game. Ooh. the Poppy to really deal damage where he wants to. And Impact is in on a double.
Great play from Impact, gets the spell shield down with the Wild Growth burnt. Piglet gets himself out, but now Matt's vulnerable on the front line. Smoothie able to snare him down as Contracts destroys Lulu. And Piglet's going to try and kite, but Impact just too tanky now, backing onto double lift. Might even take him out 1v2, diving the turret, but Jensen is there to finish the job. There's the kill on the double lift. Sneaky dodges the assassination attempt from Rainover, and now they're just onto the base, and TL's zoned out of their own inhibitor.
TL pretty much just going for minions because they're going to try and stop C9 from ending the game right here, but it is ever more in C9's favor, as Lorla was hoping to try and sneak in for these super minions. 20 seconds left on double, 35 on Piglet. This could be the game.
Yeah, they're going to ride 2 supers in and look to take down these Nexus turrets. Death time is along. There's the teleport in from Impact, so Cloud9 going to use it. Rainover just dies, gets charmed by Jensen, and that's it. Lolo flushes out to safety, but Contracts chases him down. Matt, he's back in, but I don't think he can save too much here. Does Whimsy onto Impact, but not a great target. And there's the Nexus exposed. Contract just going to play cleanup. Matt gets exploded on the other end of the fight, and the Nexus goes down as Cloud9 pick up game number 1.
And it definitely did not start clean, but it definitely ended in a controlled fashion for C9 as they